Auckland Airport, Addis Information Golf. Time 0417 Zulu, wind 020 at 14, visibility 21, temperature 25, dew point 21, QNH 100 for remarks. No pattern work, no light aircraft accepted at this time. Use of departure and arrival procedures recommended landing runway 5 right. Expect ILS approach. Departing runway 5 right. Recommended arrival procedures. ROG 7B, BASI 8B, Dave 5B, EXOP 6D, Nova 7B, SCAR 1B advise on initial contact. You have information Golf. Roger, China Southern 417 Heavy. Auckland approach, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, with you at 10,900.
New Zealand 128 India Golf, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved New Zealand 128 India Golf, good day.
Tether 1, thank you, good day. Tether 1, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved Tether 1, good day.
New Zealand 2, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, continue as filed, expect the Isles of...
Roger, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super.
New Zealand 250 heavy, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, clear dials runway 5 right approach.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, clear dials runway 5 right, New Zealand 250 heavy.
New Zealand 250 heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, New Zealand 250 heavy.
Singapore 9738, do not exceed 200 knots. New Zealand 250 heavy, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Do not exceed 200 knots. Singapore 9738.
Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, requesting Earls approach runway 5 right at Auckland International. Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, New Zealand 250 heavy.
Singapore 9738, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, clear dials runway 5 right approach.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, clear ILS runway 5 right, Singapore 9738.
Singapore 9738, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 5 right at Auckland International.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Singapore 9738.
Roger, Zulu.
India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, do not exceed 220 knots.
Do not exceed 220 knots, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super. Singapore 9738, request frequency change.
Singapore 9738, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, Singapore 9738.
Auckland approach, New Zealand 122, with you at 16,000.
China Southern 417 heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, China Southern 417 heavy.
Auckland approach, New Zealand 122, with you at 13,300.
New Zealand 122, radar contact. New Zealand 122, continue as filed. Expect the Isles approach runway 5 right at Auckland International.
Roger, New Zealand 122.
China Southern 417 Heavy, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared Isles runway 5 right approach. Auckland. India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super.
November 174 India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super.
Descend and maintain 3000. Maintain 3000.
India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super. Auckland approach, FedEx 9789, with you at 11,600.
FedEx 9789, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved FedEx 9789. Good day.
China Southern 417 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. China Southern 417 Heavy.
China Southern 417 Heavy, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7. China Southern 417 Heavy.
India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, contact Auckland Tower.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7. India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super.
Speedbird 569, request frequency change.
Speedbird 569, contact Auckland approach on 120.1. Roger, New Zealand 2102. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Victor, wind, 010 at 14, runway 5, Auckland Tower, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, inbound on the visual runway 5 right with information golf.
Contacting Auckland approach on 120.1, Speedbird 569.
India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super. Number 2, clear to land, runway 5 right, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super. China Southern 417 Heavy, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, China Southern 417 Heavy. Auckland Tower, Virgin 111, ready for departure in sequence at runway 5 right, remaining in the pattern. Virgin 111, your number 5 for departure. Roger, Virgin 111. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Victor, contact Auckland approach on 120.1.
Auckland Tower, Vistara 18 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 5 right, departing west.
Contacting Auckland approach on 120.1, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Victor. China Southern 417 Heavy, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Wilco, China Southern 417 Heavy.
Auckland Tower, Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, inbound on the ILS runway 5 right.
Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, wind, 010 at 14, number 2, runway 5 right, cleared to land.
Auckland Tower, Air Canada 40 Heavy, ready for departure in sequence at runway 5 right, departing north. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 5 right, Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee.
Air Canada 40 Heavy, contact Auckland ground on 121.9er.
Contacting Auckland ground on 121.9er, Air Canada 40 Heavy. New Zealand 2102, line up and wait runway 5 right. Line up and wait runway 5 right, New Zealand 2102. Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, maintain slowest practical speed. Maintain slowest practical speed, Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee.
India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, when able turn left and contact, Wilco, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand 122, inbound on the ILS runway 5 right with information Golf.
New Zealand 122, wind 010 at 15, number 2, runway 5 right, clear to land. New Zealand 2102, wind 010 at 15, runway 5 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 5.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 5 right, New Zealand 2102. Air Canada 40 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi.
Auckland ground, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super, request taxi to parking. New Zealand 2 Victor Alpha, taxi to runway 5 right, hold short of 5 right 23 left.
Taxi into runway 5 right, will hold short of 5 right 23 left, New Zealand 2 Victor Alpha.
Victor 3 Bravo Zulu Echo, hold position. Holding position, Victor 3 Bravo, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super. Taxi to parking, India Romeo Yankee Alpha November Super. Holding position, Envoy 383. Auckland ground, Air India 355 Alpha India Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 5 right. Air India 355 Alpha India Heavy, taxi to runway 5 right, hold short of 5 right 23 left. Taxiing to runway 5 right, will hold short of 5 right 23 left, Air India 355 Alpha India Heavy.
Auckland ground, Air India 983, ready for pushback with information Golf.
Air India 983, hold position. Thank you, good day, China Southern 417 Heavy.
Auckland ground, Arctic Eagle 25 Super, ready to taxi to runway 5 right with information Golf.
Singapore 9224 Zulu, hold position.
Holding position, Air India 983.
Open ground, Air Force One, ready for pushback with information Golf. Air Force One, pushback approved, tail to the south. Pushback approved, tail to the south, Air Force One.
Auckland ground, Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, request taxi to gate 9 at the international terminal.
Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee, taxi to international terminal gate 9 via Alpha 5, Alpha, Juliet.
Taxiing to international terminal gate 9 by Alpha 5, Alpha, Juliet, Zulu Alpha Charlie Charlie Yankee. Auckland ground, Arctic Eagle 25 Super, ready to taxi with information Golf.
Arctic Eagle 25 Super, stands by.
New Zealand 365, request frequency change.
New Zealand 365, contact Auckland Tower on 118.7.
Contacting Auckland Tower on 118.7, New Zealand 365.